Hey guys, what is going on? Forgiven Forever here, or welcome to a review of Agricultural Simulator 2013. This is the Gold Edition, while Agricultural Simulator 2013 was actually released in the third quarter of last year. The Gold Edition wasn't released until the 31st of May this year, so the game is, as of today, 5 days old. I spent a little bit time playing it. I wanted to show you guys the first screen here real quick because with the old Agricultural Simulator 2013, or the old version, the first version, there were a lot of problems with performance, and I just wanted to show you guys. Oops, that was the wrong one. Video options. You can see here I have pretty much everything on that you can have. Everything is maxed out. Ambient occlusion, anti-aliasing, aliasing. So what I don't have is the motion blur on the wheels as well as the motion blur full screen, because quite frankly I don't like those effects. I had them on just for the sake of testing it, and I'm still getting a smooth 80 FPS with fraps running. Now I only record at 30 FPS usually, just because of the size, and yeah, I just like recording at that setting. But when I don't record, I run at a smooth 70 FPS. As some of you might know that know the game from before, there were a lot of problems with the game. When the game was first released, it didn't even start. You could install it, it didn't start. So those problems seem to be fixed. I got actually quite a bit of playing time, of game time in without any problems already. There seems to be one problem, and I reported that bug already, that if you have a slurry tanker on and you stand outside of the slurry tanker and the slurry tanker is still full and you unhook it, the game will crash. Why that is, well, your guess is as good as mine. But without further ado, let's go into the game. Let's have a look around. We just continue here because I don't feel like starting completely new, and this is very loud, so we just... What in the world? What just happened? Oh, I just ran into the slurry tanker. Right on. Good job, Alex. Here, many of you guys know this, some might not. If you know Farming Simulator 2013, then you know my biggest pet peeve with it is that there's only textures changing and not actually the structure or of the soil once you plow it. And as you can see here, this is not the case, or this is the case with Agricultural Simulator 2013. What I don't like is, even though I maxed out the settings, the depth of detail is rather short distance. As you can see here, you can very clearly see where it goes from great detail into a lower, into like from lot 1 into lot 2 into lot 3. Yeah, this is something, I guess, this is how they were able to leave the performance that high on this game. Yeah, here's the slurry tanker. I have no idea why I have that thing parked here, but oh well. Let's run over here real quick. I just want to give you guys a quick overview over this game, and if you would like me to do a Let's Play series with it, by all means, leave me a comment, please. I will gladly consider that. So this is the first tractor that you get. It is, I do believe it's a farm haul, but do not, it is a farm haul, yes. So, as you can see, the driving physics with this little tractor are good. The performance is okay. There is some clipping problems I noticed with the streets, or with the street textures, especially close by. There is a lot of stuff going on that Farming Simulator just simply doesn't have, at least not without mods. And this is one thing I really have to say I like about the Agricultural Simulator. Because, yeah, there's just more to do. It's a more in-depth simulation. It's if you want, it's almost like the farming simulator is more the arcade version, while the agricultural simulator really goes into the nitty and gritty. But I just wanted to show you guys something which I thought was pretty funny. This here in front of me is actually a counterweight from one of the new tractors, and as you can see, yeah, it is almost as big as the whole tractor. So this just comes to show how things progressed. Another thing that I have to show you guys, and that's special about the it's special about the Gold Edition version, is when we go into here and go to historical, then you see here all kinds of that's an old Massey Ferguson. Here we have a Lanz, which is German make. Oh, yeah, Heinrich Lanz AG in Mannheim, Baden-Württemberg in Germany. So that's an old German tractor. Same with that Fendt here, which is Diesel Ross translates to Diesel Stallion, or Diesel, well, I guess Diesel Horse, Diesel Workhorse. And here, look at this. A good old John Deere, the Model B. It's, yeah. Let's just buy this one, and I just can't help myself. Sorry, guys. But listen to this. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit to enjoy. Yep, that's what farming was all about. And look at this, I mean, the flywheel, flywheel is turning, and the fan is turning, and it's just, yeah. I'm getting a little bit nostalgic here. I wonder if the lights are working on this thing. I never tried this. There you go. Yep. Oh wow. I think this is a little bit of a very, shall we say, overzealous light there. I don't think that the original light would be that bright. But anyway, listen to this engine. Oh, the only thing that I don't like is that you can actually hear the loop. They could have done that a little bit nicer, but overall, I don't need anything else, I just need this tractor. But enough of me being nostalgic here. Let's look at the big tractors. We have here the Massey Ferguson, and I know many of you, some of the Let's Players were complaining that all that changes is the number on the hood, as you can see here, 3625, 3640, 3660. But guys, I hate to break that to you. I was a farmhand or a ranch hand down south, and all that changes is the numbers on the hood. There is not necessarily a different model for each number, because all that changes in the end is the power output here on the PTO, and that's what really the farmer is concerned about. I really don't care so much how that thing looks. What I want to know is how much power do I have back here on my power takeoff for my implements, or the PTO in front here, obviously, depending on what. Now here is one thing that I do not like so much about the agricultural simulator. It starts you out with way too much money as far as I'm concerned. 690,700 euros, that would be somewhere around close to 850, almost $900,000. Yes, while I agree a normal farm nowadays needs to have that much money, or that much capital, definitely, to get going, I like it a little bit challenging. I like to work for what I want, even in the game. So, but maybe I'm the only one. This is just something to think about. I mean, if you like that, you can pretty much go all out and buy big machines right from the get-go. And yeah, big machines. There are big machines, alright, as you can see here. I'm a little bit sad because, except for this, for the historical John Deere, you will not find anything John Deere here. And you guys might not know that. Oh, look here. Avs, if you ever watch this one would be perfectly made for you. Oh, she's gonna kill me, but that's okay. So big shout out to Avs girl here at this point, but yeah, that's a nice color, not for me though. Then we have here, why is that so close? It would be nice if one could zoom out. I wonder. Well, one can zoom out, but not much. Here we have obviously Massey Ferguson combine harvester. There are some Fendt tractors, the 4 series, the 7 series, the 9 series, and the 9 in black. Oh, and look here, another one for her. And yeah, this one is, I do believe has a Mercedes-Benz engine in it, but I might be wrong. Which is a silage harvester. It's pretty much you harvest the corn. Well, you guys know how it goes. If you are into those simulators, I don't have to go into great detail about that. Plus, time is a waste. I'm just showing you guys real quick what we have here on powered machinery. Geckos, I personally do not know this company. Must be something German, or yeah, I don't even know what it could be. But it seems to be quite the company anyway. Now this Challenger here I do like. It's a Rogator. I did drive down in that farm that I was talking about before, or at that ranch. I was driving actually an old Terragator, and this really made my day. This is the 4-wheeled version, but I was driving the 3-wheeled version, and lo and behold, there it is. Now the one that I was driving was 1985, so yeah, this one, the one that I was driving, had only 2 wheels on the back, 1 in the front. But yeah, it made my day when I seen this. I definitely gonna have fun with this. Yeah, then we have here Valtra, which I honestly have no idea where they come from. And then we have the little front weights, and as I showed you, they are bigger than the whole tractor. Now this is just a representation in the buy screen. I actually bought this machine, and once you buy them, the wheels are at the right position and everything looks as it's supposed to be. So this is not a mistake programmer or whatnot. There's different headers here. Tethers, more tethers, couple more headers, wagons of all size and shape. I mean, you guys know that stuff anyway, I don't have to go over this all. But there's definitely some nice machinery that you can have. So let's just get a tractor here real quick. The small one, no, not the smallest one. I guess this is where it comes in handy that you have that much money in the beginning. And I guess considering the prices, maybe it is not that much money after all. I don't know. As I said, I really have to look more into it. Sorry for my knuckles crackling there in the background, but that's when you get old. Let's seed. And I feel like seeding. No. Conventional mulch drilling seeder. Oh look, it's a no-till. Oh, that's nice. Yes, but this is a little bit too big. Let's just get this one. So I did actually manage to get the game to crash. because when I bought all those seeders, or I tried to buy a seeder and it didn't work, I didn't realize that the tractor was in the spawn point. By the time I removed the tractor, 30 seeders spawned at once. That made the game crash, but honestly, I do not blame it for that. I probably would have crashed too. So, having said that, let's go to the actual seed. Actually, what I should do is I should get the front weight on. Yeah, as you can see, I mean, the graphics are just amazing compared to Farming Simulator. I like those graphics way better. Okay, how do we put stuff on? Just like that. And now we get into our tractor again. Actually, there is an inside view. There is an inside view. I don't think the inside view is bad per se. What I definitely don't like though is the fact that the zoom is, for my liking, way too pronounced. Like if I sit in a tractor and I know, well, I sit in a Bueller, or I sat in a Bueller, but this is about the same size, or in big John Deere's, and there is no way that I have this view out. But okay, I mean, we all know that this game never was perfect and it still needs some work, but it came a long way from where we started in 2012 when it was originally released. So, but as you guys know me, I give credit where credit is due, and therefore I have to say there is still some work to be done. So we hook this up here. I'm not sure if this one actually needs a PTO. No, it does not. Fair enough. It apparently only works over hydraulic, which makes sense because it's a seeder. But yeah, as I told you guys, as you can see, the wheels are now in the right position. And I'm just going over to the cellar. I should maybe go to the cellar if I want to go to the cellar. Because, unlike in Farming Simulator, and don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking Farming Simulator by any stretch of the imagination. I do love Farming Simulator still. I just think that some of the things are definitely better than they were with, okay, here's wheat. There's the corn. That's what I wanted. So we grab the corn. We grab the corn. And we bring it to our seeder. And this is the stuff that I like. I mean, now granted, I'm used to the North American style farming, which means we would have 2-3 trucks there, 2 Super B trucks with big augers and a huge air seeder. But I mean, we have to be realistically here. You cannot always get what you want and what you are used to, and this game is made after all by German developers, so I think for what it is and for what it's worth, this game is not bad at all anymore. With this crash here that I just provoked 10 minutes ago, this was the third crash overall, and honestly I managed to do that in the Farming Simulator 2013 as well. So yeah, this is the last thing that I'm gonna show you guys. Actually no, I'm gonna show you guys seeding real quick, just the beginning of it, because I have no idea how long it's gonna take for the seed actually to crop. Unfold that thing. There. Work. There. We start seeding with this. And here goes nothing. Yeah, here you can really see. I mean, what you can really nicely see is how the tractor... Oh, thank you, I have a new achievement. I seeded corn. Oh dear, there's a deer. But here you can really see how the tractor, and up front here you see something that was my fault. I really didn't pay attention to anything that I learned working on the farm, and I ended up with a huge ridge after plowing the field. So this actually made me happy to see this, because how in the world? Stop seeding, please. And high up. Because I really like to see stuff like that simulated. I mean, if you don't plow the field like you're supposed to plow it, then you end up with huge ridge lines in the middle of it. So yeah, the part of this is really good as far as I'm concerned, because it makes it more realistic. I'm just gonna do one more pass and then I shall call it quits. It's a little bit disheartening or sad. They could have done this nicer. The track markers are not working, as you can see. So yeah, it's those little things that always get me. Just another pet peeve of mine is when they say, oh well, we have North America, or a North America scenario in here, a North American scenario, and then you start the scenario and the next thing you see is that the yellow line, or what should be the yellow line, is white. The center line in North America was and always will be yellow. It's just the way it goes, because yellow marks the danger from the oncoming traffic. So guys, if you hear this, get out here. If you hear this and you want to make a North American mod and you don't want me scolding you, you will make yellow center lines. Actually, I'm working on a mod for Farming Simulator 2013 at the moment, a big mod, a big new map, and this one is going to be based on Canada, obviously. And so this one is going to be with yellow center lines. So it was my OCD for the day. Now I'm just gonna show you real quick animals. You know, the interaction with animals in Farming Simulator 2013 is rather limited. Here we're gonna take the cow. Come on, Betsy. Come on with me. Here, come. Hey. Hey. Yeah, you only do that when you really want to get the cows going, and way louder. But if I do this way louder, I wake everybody up in the house. My wife's gonna kick me out. And then we put her, hopefully, in her stable. No, she's gonna walk right through the grates. Yep, sure enough. Good for you. There she is. And now we're gonna, since she looks so lonely. Nope. There's who I was looking for. Come on, Paul. Yeah, come with me. As you can see, this is a bull. Come on. They're just as slow as the real bulls. Sometimes I almost think, now obviously this is just a computer version, but the real ones, sometimes I thought, well, you guys know exactly how heavy you are. That's why you don't move that fast. Come on. I had actually once, a little funny episode here, I had one attacking my feeder truck one winter. That was quite a scary experience when all of a sudden the bull with, I'm guessing he was somewhere around 700 pounds. He was a big boy and maybe heavier. He was young though, but yeah, he went right into my feeding truck and he took my fenders out. Brand new feeding truck too, so I was not too happy. Hey, can you please stop you guys until I'm gone? So anyway, if we close the door and we wait long enough, then we will have little cows running around. Now, last thing I'm gonna show you here is chickens. Chickens are in here at night. During the day you can see them here all over the place. And if we go back to our cellar, running is not really all that fast. We have those crates here. Now if we take those crates and run back out, and find the chicken coop again. Find the chicken coop again. There it is. I knew that all along, I just wanted to test you guys. Did you pay attention? Very good. So we put this here. We put this here. Nothing will happen. Okay, we put this here. And we have this standing here now on top of the table. And it will eventually gradually fill up with eggs. Obviously our chicken need food. We can either feed them with alfalfa, corn, wheat, or I'm guessing sunflowers, I'm not sure. So yeah, you have lots of options here and there's a lot of machinery. So overall, if you like the genre of simulators, especially farming simulators, and if you like the farming simulator, then this is definitely something for you guys to look into. And I would go and get the gold version if I was you. For one thing, it has all the historical machines in there too, and it's not only tractors, it is also it's also the old implements to be drawn by the tractors, so you can really go back to the roots. Or it has all this nice new machinery as well, so it is up to you guys. I guess if I have to give it a rating, I would give it 4 out of 6 stars, just because there are still some issues that they still didn't address, like the inside view, as far as I'm concerned, really messed up. It gives you not a good overview over the whole situation, so you are pretty much forced to drive third-person view all the time. Also a big downfall in this game, as far as I'm concerned, is it is not moddable, as far as I know. I do believe they were talking about that if you want to have some content in it, just tell them and they will try to get it in, but honestly, this is where, for me personally, Farming Simulator will always win, because it is customizable and it is moddable to an extent that not many games allow you to mod. So here you have it. This is my review. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want the game, by all means check it out. I'm gonna put a link in the description to the developer's website. If you wanna see a Let's Play series of this game, as I said before, leave me a comment. I will gladly consider it. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you wanna see more of my content, please subscribe. It is always nice to hear from you guys, so leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless.